So here we are at the 2012 NEC Classic Car Show with Paul Beckett, who owns this gorgeous maroon Consul Capri, which is not just a Consul Capri, is it? It's a, what is it?
It's a Hooper.
It's a Hooper.
Capri, yeah.
Hooper Capri. And what age is it?
It's a 1964.
Yeah.
It's actually a 1963 car, but it wasn't sold until 64.
So if we walk towards you can tell us what's different about the Hooper compared to the basic car.
Absolutely.
So looking at the interior, firstly, it looks very different to a standard Capri or a Capri GT. Tell us a bit about the history of the Hooper cars in particular. How many did they make?
They made approximately 40. This is number 25 of that run.
And they were significantly more expensive than a standard car, weren't they?
They were indeed, yeah. You bought your standard car,
yes,
and then you sent your car along to Hooper to have your thing done to it to whatever specification you wanted. And the prices started from 500 for the basic conversion package, and that could go up to nearly 1,000.
So it would have doubled the value of the car, perhaps, yes?
Yes, it was
and
extremely expensive.
It doesn't look unlike a Rolls Royce inside. Are these leather seats?
Everything's Connolly leather inside.
Yep.
That's all. All the original Ford interior has been binned, basically.
Yeah.
Everything's been returned by Hooper. All this is Connolly leather. The wool pile carpets, the headlining is wool cloth. The dashboard has been completely reworked.
Yeah, different style dash, isn't it?
Yeah,
completely?
with the walnut dash, and they've put their own clocks in and switch gear and everything. They've retained the heater.
So in terms of being unusual, how many of these are actually left on the road today, approximately?
Well, as far as I know, this is the only one on the road currently.
Really? Wow. And how long have you had it?
At least 6 survivors.
6 survivors. And how long have you had the car?
Since 2007.
And what condition was the car in when you first got it?
It was solid, pretty solid. It's had to have work. It's had to have front corners on it and rear valance, back corners.
And if we look at the back, the back's different as well, isn't it?
Yes, that was one of the Hooper modifications.
So we've got a nice little Hooper badge there, haven't we? The H logo.
Yeah, you've got this little pull for the petrol flap there, which is quite handy actually. The tail lights are all reworked, so they incorporated a reversing lamp on here.
Yes.
All the boot was planned out. It's a bit untidy today.
It's your glory hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
But did they come standard with carpet and
from Hooper? Yeah, it was always trimmed out in black in the boot. You got the lid cover and they put in the toolbox.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Spare wheel cover, and it was all black in there. You got the light boot lamp in there.
Nice. So let's close the boot and have a quick look inside. Can you go and open the door for us?
Of course.
We'll have a look inside. So
that was one of the things that Hooper put on them.
Ah.
The brass silk black there.
And that's what denotes a genuine Hooper Capri, is that?
Yes, really, yeah.
So inside, compared to the normal ones, whereupon it's got a basic bench seat or even nothing, it looks rather elegant, doesn't it?
Yes, really, it's what Ford should have done, really, because the standard car is just boards, as you say, really.
And is there any differences under the bonnet?
It's totally standard 1500 pre-crossflow Ford.
So it's not a GT engine?
It's not a GT engine in this, no. It's just a basic 1500 Capri. There's no mechanical modifications to it at all. So
Capris are going for, depending on condition, between £5,000 and £12,000 at the moment in 2012, depending upon the originality, the condition, the specification. Of course, this is near as damn unique. You say that this is probably the only one left actually on the road, although you know maybe another half dozen survivors. So if you were to ask for an insurance valuation of this car, let's be cheeky, what is that worth then, do you think?
Well, it is actually insured at the minute with Haggerty Insurance, and it's an agreed value of
£21,000. Well, thank you for letting us have a look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think if people want to know a little bit more, they should look at the Ford Consul Capri Owners Club website, or indeed look at the Facebook page, which is that's great. Well, thank you very much, and let's get back to the show.
Yep.